Hello YouTube world and welcome back to the channel. This time a little gaming news, but a rumor. So right off the hop, if you don't like rumors, get out. Dataminer, Oatmeal Dome and Cappuccino Heck on Twitter. I will link their Twitter in the description. And in the description I'll have a link of the games and the consoles potentially coming out. There's rumors, Dataminers, they've been through the Nintendo NES app, you know, the subscription where you get the free NES classic games. There's evidence in there of 22 new SNES games that are coming out, potentially. And potentially the Oatmeal Dome, Cappuccino Heck, Cappuccino Oatmeal, haha. He found 2 new emulators. So we're speculating that that could be GameCube and Nintendo 64, potentially. That was easy to say. But I'll still have it in the description, so make sure that you read down below there, because I don't want to sit there and like look at my screen and start naming off all the games that are coming out. Or should I do that? I suppose I'll do that, and then I'll still leave it in the list. So I have to look at my screen here. So here are the games that were found in the, the files, whatever the hell they're called. I'm not a hacker. Breath of Fire 2, Contra 3, Demon's Crest, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Kirby Superstar, Pilotwings, Poppin' Twinbee, Star Fox 2, Stunt Race FX, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, Super Soccer, The Legend of Zelda, The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Yoshi's Island. Are those all the games? Yeah, so I said that pretty quickly. I'll still have all the names in the description, like I said, so that you can read that. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about other than I wanted to share that news with you. As I've mentioned before on my channel, I don't just do gaming, casual Let's Plays or overviews, first looks. That is normally what I do, but once in a while I like talking about shit that's, oops, I swore, stuff that's political, sometimes religious, just news in general, stuff that's just going on. Basically anything that interests me, anything that piques my interest, I could potentially talk about it. So, yeah, so here it is. So what do you guys think? Are you excited? Do you think we're going to see that soon? Dataminers, that makes it a little bit less of a rumor because the evidence, like the information's like in there, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty excited. I'm not surprised because the Nintendo Switch is quite powerful and there's no reason it can't run SNES, GameCube, Nintendo 64. Like, that would just be absolutely amazing, and have it tied to the subscription service, which is the app where they found the information, and then once in a while do that thing where they sell off the off game so that you don't have to be online at least once a month to play the game. That would be pretty neat if they did that, because there's a lot of amazing retro games that I love. I mean, NES is fine. Don't get me wrong. It does come to a point where sometimes I can only play an NES game for so long, just because the graphics are, 8-bit. It gets a little bit. Whereas I have to admit, once we jump up to Super Nintendo, the 16-bit era, which I think was released in 91. Anyhow, those graphics are like good enough that I can more aggressively play those games a lot longer than I can in NES Classic. So that one jump in generation makes a big difference for me. And then, ironically, the GameCube and Nintendo 64, a lot of them I wasn't a big fan of because of the whole like polygon thing, and I just wasn't really into it. I actually preferred SNES graphics, believe it or not. So that's it. I can't drag out this video much longer than this. I mean, I could find a reason to, but I'm sure you guys and girls don't want that. Maybe leave a comment down below. Let me know what other emulator consoles they're thinking of porting over would you like to see, and what other NES games are you hoping to have come out? I'm really hoping they're going to have Super Mario Bros. 2. That has to be one of my absolute favorite Super Mario Brothers. It was just such an oddball title. And yeah, and for SNES, well, I mean, a lot of the games that were listed, I'm okay with that. I can't really think off the top of my head some other games that I'd like to see. Some of the Final Fantasies would be amazing. I think it's 6 or 4. I always get confused. In Japan and in North America, the numbers switched. But the one with the mechs, you know, where they're in the mechs and there's the magic stuff going on. I forget the name of the title. Anyways, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you already knew this news before you saw my video, and what you think the probability is that it's actually going to come to fruition because it's been found inside the files. So that's it for me. That's like a 5 or 6 minute video. Mine usually tend to be a half hour, and I'm going to stop talking right now. If you liked the video, as usual, you know what to do. You give it a thumbs up, or in this case 2. If you didn't like the video, give it a 2 thumbs down, and I'll make sure that when the games come out for your subscription, they're just not there. You'll see the title, you'll click on it, and it'll play like Hello Kitty Adventure or something. You won't get to play the game. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. I already discussed briefly in this video what my channel is usually about. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls. And I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.